everyone, this is Pause or Repeat. Here, we figure out whether a game is really worth your time and money. Today's game is Metroid Prime Remastered. Really? A remaster? Now hold on, this game is definitely notable. Not only was it a first for the Metroid series to go 3D, but the original is also the highest rated Metroid game on Metacritic, so it's got some big shoes to fill. The original's control scheme, when looking back, is very clunky. This is because the controls were designed around the GameCube controller. The remaster, however, includes more modern controls to keep up to date with what the Nintendo Switch has to offer. That is on top of them giving a full update to the game's graphics while being faithful to the original style. Now let's talk about the gameplay. This game is all about puzzles and unlocking pathways to more upgrades. As a result, there is a lot of backtracking to previously visited places after getting a power-up that allows you to progress. While that may be a downside for some, the combat and puzzles in between all the backtracking keeps the player engaged throughout the story. Speaking of the story, let's talk about that. The story follows Samus Aran, the series protagonist, as she responds to a distress call on a space frigate. It is there that she encounters her bitter enemies, the space pirates, and follows their leader, Ridley, down to the planet below. From there, you spend the rest of the story chasing after Ridley and uncovering the secrets of the planet that were once hidden away. While the game came out a long time ago and remasters can seem like simple cash grabs, this one seems to have had some passion behind its development. The series has had a big resurgence following the previously released Metroid Dread from 2021, which went on to be the best-selling Metroid game to date. But now the question stands: pause or repeat?
Yeah, so I've been so hyped for this game. This is definitely a repeat for me. This game, when it originally first came out, man, that was a game that I played through backwards and forwards and, did everything I could, because it was such a game where you could just sit down, immerse yourself, get lost on the planet, maybe die to some enemies that freaked you out because it's all aliens everywhere. Definitely, I would say this is a repeat, and it's so exciting that Metroid is finally getting the attention that it deserves, because that series has been so neglected by Nintendo for so long, and it really deserves better. But I don't know, I'm curious about what do you think, Chris, about
HenricK
this game?
you're talking about attention? You're talking about backwards and forwards? I mean, my God, when I was playing that game on the GameCube, I hated it. I thought that was one of the worst games. I don't really care if it even had a high score on Metacritic. I mean, that was probably one of the most frustrating games. The stupid-ass puzzles you got to deal with. I mean, yeah, they re-enhanced the graphics, but if you are a gamer who wants to see another adaptation, why the hell do we need another remastered version of this GameCube game, HenricK?
I don't know, Chris. It sounds like a skill issue to me.
Oh, okay. You're lucky this doesn't have a multiplayer feature.
You're smoking, but you're smoking something, because this game is definitely a banger. Like,
well, hey, I might be smoking a little bit of something,
you
but
are,
nothing
you
too
are
crazy.
Off your rocker to say that it's not a banger.
No. I'm gonna definitely say this is a pause. This is definitely not a repeat, in my opinion, HenricK. Only because they need to move on from, living in the past. I mean, clearly Nintendo doesn't have any kind of creative process going forward with anything. I mean, the only thing that they can hype themselves up with is Zelda, it seems like nowadays.
That's fair. I mean, Zelda is the game that everyone really looks forward to when it comes out, because, they take so long to come out with one. But I will say, you kind of can't put Nintendo down for having bad quality games, because they really do make sure the games come out right the first time, a lot of the times. Compare that to, I don't know, some other games that came out this year, like Callisto Protocol, broken on launch.
Oh, you definitely got a grudge over that video game, that's for sure. But
it was so disappointing, dude.
But we definitely want to hear from you, the gamers. I mean, this is pause or repeat. Clearly, I'm going to say pause. This is something that you might play once and you'll never play it again. But it sounds like HenricK, you're saying repeat, right?
100% repeat.